Hey, I'm Kat, and today I want to talk about the game Mind Night, which is a free multiplayer strategy game you can find on Steam. The reason why I want to talk about this game is because of the lack of popularity it has. It only has around 100 to 150 concurrent players, which I feel like it doesn't deserve. It deserves more. It's a really solid game, and I've personally had a lot of fun playing it, so I think it deserves a lot more attention and love than it has. And I have a theory to why it didn't reach the success that it probably deserves. But I'm gonna talk about that later in the video. I have decided to leave the explanation of how to play it in the description, so you can go there and watch the official explanation video, since I think they did a great job explaining how to play it. If you know games like The Resistance Avalon, or Werewolf, you probably know how to play this game. Anyway, I'm gonna be showing you guys a 10-minute game I had where I was an agent, which is one of the good guys. I'm trying to figure out who the two hackers are. I don't really have much to go off. I get framed, everyone gets a bit paranoid. I had fucking adrenaline rushing all throughout my body, so enjoy. Agent, okay. We all admit I'm in it, so I'm gonna say yes. Everyone says yes when they're in it. Oh, that's suspicious. Cameron said yes. Secure, cause I am a good guy. Alright, so we know Emily is a hacker. It's kind of suspicious. Cameron said yes to it. So why did you act, Cameron? Because it's suspicious to accept the first one. Test, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna refuse just to see what people say. I don't want... Oh, Cameron said yes. Alright, that's suspicious again. Alright, so here I'm saying that Cameron is confirmed for me, and that is because I know Emily is a hacker, and Emily wasn't in that node that got hacked. All eyes are kind of on me right now. Everyone's thinking it's me, since I was in node 1, node 2. I don't know what to do to really prove my point. I need to figure out who are the evil guys. Can I trust Donnie? Can I trust Nunya? And that's kind of what's gonna carry the game. I know Cameron's good, so I don't have any suspicion on him anymore. I'm being set up. They're saying it's impossible. So this is the round. This is the most important part about this whole thing. I need to figure out who is the last hacker, who is the second hacker. It's either Donnie or it's Nunya. And Donnie just gave actual information. Nunya hadn't really provided anything, so I decided to tell Cameron, listen dude, you gotta do you and Donnie. But then I need to vote, and I know accepting when you're not in it is suspicious as fuck, and if this doesn't go through, no one's gonna trust me. So I just need to hope that they are gonna accept us, and we can have majority. We're gonna prove that it's not me, and everyone's gonna trust me, and we can win this. So that's kind of my plan. What is the name in Unya is for me? This is the best that I can say. I mean, I believe in this. Please be good, please. We did it! Fucking hell! Oh my god! We actually know who's good. So Donnie's good, Cameron is good. Oh my god, we can actually win this. Donnie, Cameron, and I. Yes! Oh my god. We actually got it! I knew it! Oh my god, this is great. No problem, Doug. I nearly put you in a hole. This was a really intense game. I miss you so much. I'm just gonna fast forward since we already know that we won. I think that hackers probably would have won if they had accepted the 2-man node, since people still didn't trust me. Like, I was a confirmed hacker to the 2 agents. So if they had accepted, that would have thrown them off, and they, you know, they could afford it. They were way ahead of us, you know. But anyway, that was a great game. You can hear how excited I get. I love winning. But anyway, now to the more serious stuff. Let's talk about why this game hasn't had success. It's not a secret that MINDNIGHT isn't that popular. The biggest amount of concurrent players were back in 2017, which MINDNIGHT themselves say is due to creators on YouTube picking up the game. I myself found MINDNIGHT through one of the people I'm subscribed to, and I think that has a big impact on the game. YouTube is a giant platform, and if you utilize YouTube in promoting your game, it will go far. And that is what I think is where the problem is. You see, MINDNIGHT is almost spelled like midnight, and when you search for MINDNIGHT, it will autocorrect to midnight, and you will get anything but the game. And then you're like, oh, of course, songs, whatever. I'm gonna search MINDNIGHT game. Oh no, what is this? A bunch of 3 a.m. midnight challenges. It just doesn't work. When I myself was watching Shadowbeats play, I was like, what is this game? MINDNIGHT, midnight. I actually thought the game was called Midnight for some time before I went back. And I tried to look it up more on YouTube. I couldn't find anything. I was trying to Google it. I was like, where can I find this game? So I searched on Google, MINDNIGHT, no, nothing. It's only if you know it's on Steam that you can really find it, because you can search for MINDNIGHT Steam. You can search it up in Steam directly and get it easily. What I'm trying to say is that the word MINDNIGHT, it might not be the best title for the game. Now, I know MINDNIGHT sounds hella cool. It fits the game. They have this whole night theme, and you use your mind, you know, it's all about the logics and the strategies, so it fits the game. I agree on that. But for the game to have success, it needs people to find it. I search on YouTube now. The only big creator that makes videos on it is Skim. He gets good views, but still. And Shadowbeats that I found it through, he stopped. I'm pretty sure Sidearms also stopped, but I don't know. I apparently also Omrega, Chilled, all of these people also went and made videos on the game, and that ended really quickly. And because of that, I feel like if they want to have the same success that they got back in December 2017 and January 2018, they'll need more publicity on YouTube. And I myself am not a big creator. I am nowhere near famous. I can't promote this game the same way big creators do, even though I love the game. And I think that if they want the game to be big, either they need to get people to play it, like the bigger boys, maybe PewDiePie, but I mean, who can really contact people like that these days? And I know through the MINDNIGHT community's Discord, I found that they have a site where it shows the opinions and all of the graphs on how popular they are. They are very proud of the amount of returning players, because it's pretty high. It's like 26%, when the industry is apparently 6%. And I guess that's enough for them. But through Discord, they have raised concerns about what they should do with the game. Now, if you want to read what the MINDNIGHT team think is the issue with the game, we can go on to a site they linked, and I will put it in the description as well. Here they state that in the beginning, the price for the game was $4.99 US, and after they launched the games, they only got about 30 downloads. They say on the site, getting just about 30 downloads, we lowered the price, but it was already too late. We did not launch the Steam page in advance, and we did not have enough wishlist in order to make it to the Steam top charts to acquire enough players. We decided to go free to play, and that happened in around October 2017. So, from that we can see that they blame it mostly on the fact that they never reached top charts on Steam. I think that has a big influence, but I don't think that's the deal breaker. I am still a big advocate of the theory that they're not easy to find on YouTube and on Google, and it's just the fact those are the ways people want to find you. If no one hears about your game, no one's gonna search it up on Steam, and since you're not on the Steam top charts, it doesn't help your cause. I would love for there to be more people behind this community. I know it's great that everyone's kind of coming back, no one's really actually leaving the community because it's a good game. But having more people play it would be even better. I think what they need to do is either get bigger YouTubers to promote them, so like Yandere Simulator, it gets searched, it gets found. But that's difficult, and I'm perhaps suggesting that they might need to reconsider the name MINDNIGHT, or at least the branding. I love the name MINDNIGHT, I'm a huge fan, but they will not get easy search results. They will not come up first when you search for it. And that can have a big influence because people aren't gonna look around unless they really want the game, like me and the other people who watched YouTubers. But when there aren't many YouTubers left, no one's gonna actively search for you. So that's my theory, and those are my suggestions. Either get bigger YouTubers to promote it, or perhaps change the branding. I know it would be really difficult. I mean, they have had the game going for so long. It's been almost 3 years now because we're entering 2020. But as we have shown, people come back to the game. So it's not like if they rebrand it that they're gonna lose people, because this community seems to be pretty faithful. Some of the reasons why the game might not be good in some people's eyes would be perhaps, oh, do people get banned? Yeah, people get banned. People get banned a lot. If you are in the Discord server, you can see people actively get banned for long amounts of time. Well, what about queuing? You know, it's gonna take a long time to get into a game if only 100 people are online. That's not true. Most of the time, it actually doesn't take that long. I mean, if you're not patient, I can see a bit why it would be rough, but it's really nothing. Especially if you're a DPS man in Overwatch, holy fuck! Well, how about people who are mean in games? That's the biggest issue. Most of the negative reviews I find on the Steam page complains about people being mean, not having good teammates, not having a good game because people weren't nice to them. And it's often new players that are complaining about a hostile environment, and I do see that, but I also feel like most of my games have gotten better. The only thing that's the issue with new players is that they don't know the unwritten rules. And that can be tough for them. They make a lot of mistakes where we see it as a #1 sign that you are a bad guy. No one trusts them, everyone's yelling at them, you know. It can be hostile. But the games I've been in recently, when we find new players and they say I'm new, even though it could be a strategy to just do misplays, most of the times when I see someone claiming to be new, they are actually new. They are actually what they say they are. They just don't know the rules. And that's fair enough. If you guys want more MINDNIGHT, I can show more videos. I can talk about the unwritten rules and get you guys set on becoming a pro player. I really want you guys to give this game a chance if you like strategy games, if you like games that don't take too long to play. It's really just a nice free-to-play game, and I don't see a reason not to give it a try. I'm only saying these things because I'm kind of a fan, you know? I actually back in the day made some fan art that I ended up deleting because I was like, it doesn't do the game justice. So anyway, that were my thoughts, and I hope you can take them into consideration. make sure to share this with other Midnight players if you know some, because we might have to fight a bit more for our game to have a bigger community. And it's important to spread the word.